Starting. Hello everybody and welcome back into Coca-Cola Coliseum from downtown Toronto. The Toronto Marlies and the Laval Rockets for the third time this year. The first two games in Laval, next two here in Toronto tonight and tomorrow, starting with the Easter affair this afternoon. Marlies in new Easter uniforms. The Rocket will go in their home on the road tonight as Yolonen wins the opening draw and centers for Leskinen. In with the first shot of the game, that's stopped by Matt Murray. Knocked down by the right pad, Harvey Pignard to Yolonen, trying to get it to the net, back in the left corner it goes. Back to the point for Barron, Belzile to the goal, kicked away again by Murray. In behind, good pressure early by the Rocket. Pass in front, there's another shot right on, and right to the chest, so gobbled that up. Simmons from the red line and back into the Montreal zone, or whatever you want to call it, the Canadiens affiliate. Basically Leafs versus Canadiens in younger terms. Here's Wayne Simmons. Red line, and again back into the Laval zone. It goes around far side. There's Logan Shaw. He'll shoot off a leg in front, and back out come the Rocket. Yolonen down that left side to the net. Here he comes inside. Drop pass. Harvey Pignard. That's blocked. Mete up ice. It finds Joe Blandisi, one of the hottest Marlies on the ice right now for Toronto. Spins around and winds up and shoots, and a save made. Shaw back to Blandisi. To the point for Mete. In for Blandisi. Shooting, and a blocker save. Shaw back to the point. Here's Ben, a shot. That finds its way on Prebo. He'll hold on. Almost halfway through the first already. Scoreless here in Coca-Cola Coliseum. Good pressure by both teams early in this game. The Rocket have been the better team of Toronto over the last few minutes, has had the past three shots on goal. Here's Madison Valley up ahead for Richard. He couldn't get it out. Now a fight as Steves took his man to the boards, and Norlinder is going to step in for the Rockets. Called up recently, as the Rocket and the Marlies always have a fun time playing each other, and there's always someone new in these two fights. That fight will end as the Marlies will drop Norlinder to the ice. And there will be a face-off here in the Laval zone to the right side of the net of Caden Primo. Here's the draw. One back by the Marlies, picked up by Hallwell, in shooting, and a blocker stopped to the traffic in front. Now in the corner, that was Madison Valley, back on it. Valley looking up ice, has help with him. Dargachintsev trying to get in there for the puck. Fork loses it, but Hallwell's offside. Just past the halfway mark here, the first scoreless in Toronto. We hope you're all enjoying the first home contest between these two in Toronto this year. Last two were in Laval, the Marlies losing 3-0 and winning 4-1. Here's Valley. Fork has it here at center. One of the 5 regulation losses this season for the Marlies. The very first actually was against the Laval Rocket in Laval. They've been shut out twice this year in those 6 losses, and one of them is Laval. Here's the draw. Picked up by Hallwell. Red line and back into the zone. He'll fling that in a weird ricochet off the glass. Blandisi to the net. Backhands that and it's blocked. And the Rocket will take it out to Richard. Through center. Here comes Richard in over the blue line. He'll step in and just clear it around. Hallwell there, and he'll fire it down ice. And that will go for icing. Down to 6:45 to go here in the first. No goals scored. It's been all goaltending and defense tonight on this Easter special. Here's the face-off to the left side of the net. Face-offs in the game. 3-2 Laval. It's draw one. Bowie kept it in. He has Belzile. Looking to the net. Yolonen. Schuneman to Bowie for Belzile, and a glove save made by Matt Murray. All well ahead. Dargachintsev back again into the Laval zone. Marlies chip and chase. Here's Chizowski spinning with it. They couldn't get the puck to the net as Yolonen took it away and came the other way for the Rocket. Here's a shot. Blocker down by Murray. All well to Shaw. And again, the Marlies in. Fired around far side for Robertson. He lost possession. Should have been stolen by Shaw. Back to Hallwell. To the point for Kroll. Spinning with it. Has a lane. Shoots him through the traffic that did not make its way on net. Madison Valley down to 2 to go here in the first. Yolonen with speed down that right side. Harvey Pignard. Save made. He scores. Harvey Pignard puts it in the back of the net and gives Laval the first goal of the night. and it comes late here in the first. That is his 12th of the season. Team leading with just over a minute to go here in the opening period. Wrong one back by the Marlies. Then ahead for Robertson. Marlies trying to respond. Here's Shaw in front. Just missing Robertson on that pass. Yolonen out to center. Now with speed in the Marlies zone. Taken by a hit. Simmons. That hit a man and went up ahead. Bowie spinning. And he's just going to kill off the rest of the period with Norlinder. Now ahead to Belzile. The period comes to an end. 1-0 Rocket through 20. Shots on goal in the hockey game, 6 for the Rocket with 1, 4 for the Marlies with none. Hits are 4-3 Laval, faceoffs 4-3 Laval, no power plays, 1-0 Rocket after 1. Welcome into the second period this afternoon from Coca-Cola Coliseum in the Easter Special. Marlies trailing 1-0 through 20 minutes of play. Rolling back their first game home after a long 8-9 game road trip as it's fired in here by Toronto to start the second period. Robertson back. Mete setting up. Here's Ben trying to get it to the net. Harvey Pignard, and it's back out to center. Marlies in with Mete. Mete looking in, shooting, and a blocker stop made. As he'll drop that for Simmons. Simmons in the slot. Fires. Easy blocker stop. Didn't get much on it. Barron. Marlies trying to keep in. They do. Victor Mete stepping around, shooting, and a save again by Keaton Primo. They hold on to that. Marlies good pressure to start the second period, trailing the Rocket 1-0. Faceoff will come here to the left side of the net. And to draw one back by the Rocket. Barron in his own zone. Still has it on his stick now. Getting it ahead for Harvey Pignard. Down that right side with speed. To the net. Here's a shot. And Murray made the save. Through the traffic in front, they get it back. From the corner in behind it. Front and centering pass. Stopped by Murray. In behind the net. Drop to the point for Barron. Barron looking in. Drop pass Leskinen. He'll look. He'll shoot. And it goes wide. Back ahead to Simmons. Here come the Marlies the other way. Fired into the Laval zone. Almost halfway. It's 1-0 for the Rocket. Yolonen. Barron to Harvey Pignard. To the middle of the ice. He has Lexinen on the right wing. Drop past Belzile. And a shot right on. Murray there with the left pad. Here's Mete. Right behind and in again. Cycled around for Trzowski. He turned that over to Madison Bowie and brought out to center. Harvey Pignard. Already 11 left to go here in the second period as the Marlies will fire it back in. Bowie ahead to Bork. Here come the Rocket. To the net, it's Bork. And he's stopped by Murray. Loose in the paint. Came the puck for the Marlies. Fire it down ice. And that'll be icing against Toronto at 9:13 left to go. Here in the second, still 1-0 Rocket. Rocket are finding their ways this afternoon, keeping the Marlies to the outside. Haven't had slot chances in this game yet. And when you get those chances, they're the highest and most deadliest. Wrong one back. Here's Mete. Ahead for Steves. Blue line. He'll dangle it by through center and lost it to Bowie yet again. Norlinder's on it. Ahead for Richard. Across the valley. Here's Bork through the middle of the ice. Trzowski taking that away. And here come the Marlies. Trzowski in for Alex Steves. Steves take it down. Can't get that to the net. Bowie ahead to Stevens. Cross on the wing for Richard. He looks ahead and has help with him on the right wing. To the net. Hallwell taking that away. Across to Steves. Down to 5.5 to go here in the second. Marlies a quiet game. Here's a pass in front. And it just missed. Aberzizi to Crawl. In for Hallwell. He'll step in. No shot. Held on to the puck a little too long. Rocket have it back again in their own zone. Looking to clear. Being chased there by Ryan Trzowski. Now the Rockets spin with it. Still having it on their sticks. Finally turning it over as it comes out, and Hallwell offside. Down to 2:43 to go here, second period. The Rockets still a 1-0 lead. Shots in the game are 9-8 Laval. A very tight affair on this fine afternoon in downtown Toronto. And the draw one back controlled here. A cloudy one, but a good one. It's fired in by McMahon. Here's Aberzizi. He'll shoot and score! Nick Aberzizi! And the game is tied! With just under 2 to go in the second, forehand with a bullet that beats Primo to the left post, 1-1. Draw one back, controlled by the Laval Rocket. They'll bring it through center. Drop back to Schunem, and Barrett a shot. Didn't make its way clean to the net. Just over a minute to go here in the second now. Pass to Dargachidzev. Red line that broke his stick. Leskinen at center with it. Gignock. In comes Teasdale. He's taken down, flipping it in. 7 seconds to go in the period. Hellickson ahead. Here's Nick Abruzzese again. Abruzzese winding up. Gave it away. Pass in front. Dargachidzev. And he was stopped at the buzzer trying to open the wickets of the netminder and Caden Primo. Marlies tie it before the end of the second. The goal by Nick Abruzzese. 1-1 after 2. Shots a goal in the hockey game. 10-9 Toronto. 1-1 after 2. Hits are 9-8 Rocket. Face-off 7-5 Rocket. No power plays. 1-1 through 40. Welcome into the third period. The Marlies get it even before the end of the second. The Rocket got the goal before the end of the first. 1-1 after 2. Both teams with a late goal in a period. Belzile has it here. He'll play that ahead for Harvey Pignard through the middle of the ice. He has Yolonen moving in, looking, shooting, and Murray the stop. Matt Murray playing that down. That's ahead for Simmons. Wayne Simmons with speed. Simmons breaking by. Simmons to the net! And trying to open Primo up. Nothing was really there. Leskinen picks it up. A good chance nonetheless as Yolonen gets it the other way. Here's Yolonen left side. Winding up and shooting. And Murray fighting that off. Loose puck. They have it again. Here's a drop pass. Scores! Alex Belzile left alone at the right side of the net to tap it home and give Laval the lead back. Well, they had a 1-0 lead all game long, and late in the second gave it up, and now they get it back early here in the third to make it 2-1. Just about 4 gone in the third, and the Rocket respond to take the lead back. Barron ahead to Yolonen. Here they come inside. The Marlies have had the tightest home games this season of all teams. Here's Victor Mete. It's been a nail-biter every game on home ice for this team. Fired in by Robertson. It's picked up by Simmons to the net. A backhand. Trying to put it in. Where is it? In behind the net. Simmons. There's Chazowski. Back for Wayne Simmons. A backhand, and he fired it wide. Robertson to Mete, and back out of the zone. They'll have to reset. Mete's on it for Toronto. Looking ahead. The pass finds Alex Steeves off the bench. Steeves winding up. Still has it. Looking for a lane. Got around. Still has the puck. He'll drop back for help in Blandisi. And Steeves getting in there. He digs it free. Alex Steeves losing that to Richard. Here's Barron. Kept in by the Marlies. Pass in front. That's Richard in the way. And again, the Marlies took it away momentarily. Now Stevens out. Yolonen. Marlies have it with Steeves to Joe Blandisi. He'll bring it in with speed. Blandisi taking off the puck there by Barron. Now Bork is on it and out to center. Time running out here in the third period. The Rocket with a 2-1 edge. Here comes Semyon Dargachidzev to the net. And a glove stop. Caden Primo. He'll hold on to that with 8:13 to go. 2-1 Rocket here from Coca-Cola Coliseum in this Easter special. Marlies in special uniforms this year have won majority of the game. Hallwell over to Philip Kroll. He'll look for a lane. Now gets around that man and plays it to the corner for Abruzzese. Abruzzese in front. That pass misses. And the Marlies can't hold the zone. They play it back down their ice. Well, they'll pick it up again. Hallwell. His pass ahead for Nick Abruzzese. Has the only Marley goal tonight. He'll step in, getting by, winding up and shooting, and a blocker stop. Here's Dargachidzev to the middle. He'll fire right on. Handled again. Harvey Pignard gave that away. McMahon makes his way to the net. Bork trying to get it out, and will. Right side taken down. We're down to the final 4. Dargachidzev had some trouble, but still gets the puck back ahead for Logan Shaw. Shaw moving in from the corner in front. The pass off the side of the net. Barron, Abruzzese in there to the point for Simmons. Wayne Simmons will circle. Simmons from behind, back in front. The hit escaped. Shaw to the point, setting up Kroll. Here's a shot. Hellickson. Save made Primo, and he covers on that with just under 2 left to go. 2-1 Rocket from Coca-Cola Coliseum. Nick Abruzzese, the only Toronto goal. It came late in the second. The Rockets score early in the third to take a 2-1 edge. Here's the draw. So late stages of the third now. Hellickson centers it for Dahlstrom. Moving in, Dahlstrom. There was Norlinder getting it back. And that was Robertson trying to keep it in. Bowie in his own zone. Spitting, trying to kill the clock. Belzile. Bowie on it again. Dahlstrom out to center. Now Simmons will have to bring it back inside for the Marlies. Wayne Simmons still has it. Pass it front for Robertson. He'll fire that. Loose puck. Won't go. Shot from behind the net. And it bounces to Bowie. He'll pick it up. Simmons keeps it in for Toronto. Corner for Logan Shaw. Shaw, wrap around. His shot just sent through the paint. Simmons back on it. 30 seconds. That pass in front of the net. Rolling off his stick again. Valley, good pressure by the Marlies here. Down to 20 seconds. In the Laval zone. Trying to hold on. It's Yolonen, and he'll get it out, and that should pretty much do it as they cleared in the Marley ice. Dahlstrom, one last dash for Toronto. Steve Dahlstrom ahead for Noel Hoffenmeyer. Harvey Pignard back on it, looking in. No shot. And 2 seconds left. Stoppage of play. The Rockets are going to win this one 2-1. Face off to the right side of the net. So the Marlies return home for a Easter affair and drop this one to the Laval Rocket 2-1. They'll play them again tomorrow in a rematch.